Hello, I'd like to welcome back to Qbeh-1, the Atlas Cube, and of course the bonus worlds, because World 6 is only unlocked when you have all the little parts, all the tokens of exploration from the other levels in World 1 through 5. This game is currently on a 66% off sale on Steam, part of the Steam Summer Sale. I think it ends around 30th of June. Let me actually look that up real quick. I also missed the level name, actually. Yep, the 30th of June, and I need to check up the name, actually, of this level, because how can I talk about a level? Oh yeah, I think it's ledges. There's lots of ledges in this level. It's also got a song that reminds me of that Mario and Luigi Partners in Time level. The Thwomp, volcano. That's such a cool factory theme, despite the volcano not being an actual factory. Now guess what we're doing? We're doing more playing with blocks. Then again, that's basically everything Qbeh can do, is have you play with blocks. It's like buying a box of chocolates and expecting to play a computer game on them. I kinda don't know where the token is, though. This is one of those levels that's so congruently set up, it's kinda hard to remember where the token was at. I got it! My original playthrough was 100%, as you saw, but this is one of the later levels, and I was distracted listening to a Game Grumps video. A story about my uncle, which was interesting and very fitting, because this area is also very open. Listen to that swanky music. What I do know is that the token... Oh yeah, the token's up there, isn't it? Yep. My mind just got 10 IQ points betterer. Or beater, as some people say. Recorded late today. I don't know why. I think it's the weather. Yeah, we need to go up there in order to get the token. Suddenly, I had a moment of clairvoyancy. That's where we're supposed to go, in case you couldn't guess by the fact that there are 2 power cubes requirements there. And normally it doesn't show them like that when you need to go to them. Oh, I see. We're supposed to have a force cube for this one, and then we get a gravity cube, and we're like, hey, that reminds me of Fez. This is a character in Fez. I think it's R. I have notes. The idea of Fez is that you find certain bits of information late in game, but I have notes. I took notes. I deciphered the stupid thing. Although, truth be told, I did need a little bit of help, especially when it came to those Tetrominoes things. I always thought those were kind of silly. I also played a bit of Fez to get in the mood. It's going to be the game after this one. I might be like, well, that's an interesting choice. And I'm like, eh. I first have to do the original Qbeh, which isn't particularly interesting. Well, the reason to do the original Qbeh is that it's related. It's like a distant cousin. It's close enough that you can see the similarities, but at some point you're like, do you really have to play? No, you don't have to do anything. To all I care, you eat a sock. Eat a sock. Sock's nice and tasty. It's rich in fibers and coleslaw. Look at this room. I really like this room, because this is probably the cleverest room in the game. And you think that would say a lot, it doesn't. How does this room work again? I know I'm supposed to get over there, but how does one accomplish this phenomenal task? Oh, wait a second. I think I see what I'm supposed to do. Well, I'm a dummy. My hands are sweaty. I never like sweaty hands on a keyboard. I don't know, for some reason having your hand all greasy on the keyboard just doesn't fit me as much. It's not my personality trait to stick with. Why? I don't see how this song matches at all. It perfectly matched that Game Grumps video, but it does not match this level. This level doesn't have any mystical going on, it's just cubes. Look at these cubes, they're moving around, having a blast. Now we have multiple. I'm not saying the song's bad, it just doesn't fit. And we're gonna get one more cube. And I can stretch. Holy pachinko. That's a lot of power cubes you're putting in my fists. I have more power cubes than regular. That's a fresh environment. Why is it so warm? The sun isn't even shining that strong. Like, I have my blinds closed, but it's quite warm. Oh man, now you see, my wrist is on the key, like the keyboard extends a certain distance into the laptop. Yes, I do this on a laptop, and because of that, my palm rests on much of that part where the touchpad is, the trackpad. That's so gross. When your grimy, goopy wrist is like rubbing up against it, like a wet dog. Also, fuck that security question in Fez. That's the dumbest question I've ever had. Metatron. You're also gonna spell it the way they write it. So stupid. I don't know. It's one of those puzzles that will get on your neck because it's kind of slow to solve the puzzle. It's really bad. This level has lots of fun, rather quick puzzles, but the Fez guy moves so slowly. It doesn't work too well. Okay, 3, 1, go. Up, up, away. Okay, we gotta be super careful or I'll get squished. I don't get this token. I guess that it's super unobvious that you have to go through the ceiling, but this thing serves little other purpose other than to go over there, I guess. But still, I do like how you need to get the gravity cube because you can't build your way up there. You have to get it. That's clever game design. That is a little ooh moment that you get. Also, I don't get this at all. Let's put down some cubes. And no, there's a door behind it. No, but that was no. There's another door behind it. Come on, there has to be. There can't be any more. There's another door behind it. And then it's like, haha, there's the port. Ah, I have one too many power cubes. That's kind of weird. Well, that was ledges. Not a lot of ledges, unless you count the little pillar things as ledges. I'm sorry I recorded so late today. It mostly has to do with me playing Terra Firma Craft, where I managed to acquire bronze and such. Might I say, though, it is a pain to use fire pits and vessels. I don't know what's wrong with that game. It took me 3 tries, and I had to use creative to get my metals back. I was like, what the heck is going wrong? Why isn't it working? I'm doing everything according to the manual. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like this level. While I was watching this level, Ashens was doing a Tats video on some Simpsons figurines. Why do I remember this? Because I always watch. The token is at the top of that tower. I think it takes a force cube and some gravity cubes to get up there. It is a pain to get there. It is a pain to get down. It is a pain to progress. It is the most painful of all tokens. It just in terms of it makes you groan a lot. Well, at least you get a gravity cube early on. And you know what I say? Once you get the gravity cube, everything's A-OK. It's spadizzly-dazzly, fantasty-mazly. I'll see you guys in the next exciting episode. It's not going to be exciting, though. It's mostly just going to be more of me. As I am the only common element between all videos. Until someone hijacks my channel and makes a video. It's like, if you do that, please have a twirly mustache and twirl it a bit. Because that's the tiniest little favor you could do me. And of course, give it back afterwards. Look at this. Why is there a drop-off like this right at the beginning? I couldn't tell you. This level has a really nice tower, but for the rest, it is... Once we get to that point, we're going to do some weird platforming that is A, super annoying, B, cringeworthy. This is one of my least favorite level, if not the least favorite level, because it's the first level where I almost said... fuck it. Look at that texture. That texture's going to say goodbye now.